Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I just wanted to make a quick video here to go over a few trades, a couple of trades actually that we've had recently. One of them in stocks in Robinhood, and another one in Forex on British pound, US dollar. Lots of people have been asking for some Forex trades, so we'll go through this one as well. So let's get right into it. It's going to be a short video. Let's start with Robinhood. So this was a very nice and simple trade, right? It followed all of our criteria perfectly, and it ended up hitting all of our profit targets. You can see here I have the horizontal lines. This is the dynamic profit levels, and it's set to 1 week. So it's calculating the volatility of the weekly bars and plotting these dynamic support and resistance lines on the chart, and we use them for profit targets when we're in a trade. So we got a buy signal on the hourly chart here. Got the buy signal on the hourly chart right here, and all the conditions were good. The trend validator was blue. This tells us that the trend of the higher time frame on Robinhood was to the upside. So we have full time frame alignment there, and the buy signal was going back in the direction of the higher time frame. So that's a really important criteria that we use at the auto trend system to help us take high probability trades as often as possible. So that was the buy signal right here. Let me put a little, let me highlight it. That was a buy signal here, and we were targeting, or I was targeting, the next available profit level. Now the very next one was just above here, so it was very close to my entry, and when that happens I usually just target the next one, so the one above it. So the entry was there. Let's just place it here. The entry was there. The stop loss was just below the prior swing low, so the prior swing low was here. You can see that because price moved up, down, and then we got our entry here. So that was just the last swing low before we got our signal. That's always where I place my stop loss, and then we're targeting. We're looking to scale out as the profit as the trade is working in our favor. So first profit target was here for a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2, with risking $1 to make 2. So first profit target right here, and then once that is reached, I'm just placing orders for the upcoming targets. So usually I like to scale out in thirds of my position. So this was the first profit target right here, and then I'm looking for the next one right here. This was hit right here, and then the final one, of course, was right here. Okay. So that was a total of risk to reward ratio for 5.2. So risking, let's say $1,000 to make 5,000, or 10,000 to make 50,000. So that's basically the very straightforward trade, and it's still going. It just hit the fourth profit target. It looks like it's finding a little bit of resistance here. We'll see if it can break through it and continue to the upside. But for me, this trade is done. It was a very beautiful trade, very easy to manage, followed all of our rules and the criteria for Robinhood, and that was just a very easy and straightforward trade. And that's basically the majority of our trades look something like this. So that was it for Robinhood on the hourly chart. And then we had this very nice downtrend on the British pound US dollar. That was just last week. So this was also, I mean, all of my videos and all of my trades look exactly the same because the system is just, very straightforward. So we get a short signal. The trend validator is red. That tells me that the trend of the higher time frame is to the downside. So now it's exactly the opposite as what we've just seen with Robinhood, right? We're looking for shorts, so we want everything to go red. We got our short signal right here. That was our entry. We got the trend validator being red. You can also see the signal on the histogram version of the auto trend system here. We turned from blue bars to red bars. So the momentum has now shifted to the downside. So we're only looking for shorts, and that is our first short entry right here. So the short entry goes here, just at the low of the signal bar, and then my stop loss, just like before, goes just above the prior swing high, in this case for a short. So my stop loss is here, and I'm targeting the first dynamic profit level, the first next horizontal, blue horizontal line on my chart, which comes up right at risk-reward ratio of 2. So risking $2,000 to make $4,000, for example. And then once that is reached, and it was reached just a couple hours later, because this is the 5-minute chart, so every candle is representing 5 minutes of price action. That was the first profit target, and then the next one down here. Now these levels are automatically placed on my chart, so I don't have to calculate them or anything. And when I took the entry here, these levels were already on the chart, right? So we know exactly where to go short, where to take profits ahead of time. And also, these are very strong support and resistance levels. You can see how they have acted as resistance multiple times and support on this downtrend here, another support here, and then once it broke, acted as resistance here, and then again acted as support here, and on the way down as well. So these are not just random levels. These are calculated by the algorithm based on the volatility of the instrument that you're trading, and they can be very, very powerful support and resistance levels, and that's why we use them as profit targets, because we know that they have the possibility, they have the power to reverse price once price hits them. That's why I like to use them as my profit targets. So that was the first profit target filled here, and then the second one right over here. So exit a third of my position here, a third of my position here, and then the final third on this candle right here, the moment it touches it. And by that point, the trade was over. Okay, so that's basically it. That was a risk-reward ratio of 7.45. So risking, let's say, 1 to make 7, right? And that was basically it, right? You can see how it's the exact opposite of a long trade. A long trade, obviously, we want everything to be blue, okay? And then for the short trade, we want everything to be red. And I'm showing you different markets. I showed you here a stock example and here a Forex example, because it doesn't really matter what you're trading. You can be trading futures, stocks, Forex, crypto, options. It's all the same. It's all the same because markets move the same way. Often people ask me, does the system work for this market? Does it work for that market? And my answer is always the same. The market and the time frame do not matter. Price works the same way on all time frames, on all markets, always, and it has always been working like this, right? Trends unfold the same way. So whatever your market is, whatever your time frame is, the system works the same way. It's regardless of whether you learn it on a stock chart or a futures chart or a Forex chart, the system and the strategies are the same. So there's no difference there. So I want to show you a couple of examples to demonstrate that a little bit clearer. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you like these trade reviews. And yeah, thanks for watching, and take care.